Dear Zoo, Rod Campbell. This is a great book for early childhood educators to be used in any age group, but it's an amazing book for story setup or provocation. So you can set up beautiful literacy experience, especially if it's part of your practice, work placement practice, and you can use boxes, you can use different packages. You can play around the idea of postage and sending things. And of course, you can introduce different animals. Yes, so children can replay what this child received. Yes, so this is an amazing story. I really love it. So let's get started. Dear Zoo, I wrote to the zoo to send me a pet. They sent me an elephant. He was too big. I sent him back. So they sent me a giraffe. He was too tall. I sent him back. So they sent me a lion. He was too fierce. I sent him back. So they sent me a camel. He was too grumpy. I sent him back. So they sent me a... Can you guess what's in here? Let's lift the flap. Oh, a snake. He was too scary. I sent him back. So they sent me a monkey. He was too naughty and I sent him back. So they sent me it's a pink box. Who's that? A froggy. He was too jumpy. I sent him back. So they thought very hard and they sent me it says, from all your friends at the zoo. A puppy! He was perfect and I kept him. So this is a great book for having a discussion about what children like to have as a pet. What pets do they have? What makes a good pet? And even discuss the social questions and ecological questions related to pets. Depends on the age. But if you want to start with something simple, you can actually play this guessing game of prediction. Children might start memorizing what the child received first from the zoo. You can use descriptive language. For example, in the first parcel, he got someone who was very big. You remember he was gray and he had a trunk. Who was that? So guessing that it was an elephant might be a great cognitive development exercise. So without looking at picture, you can describe what was another animal that zoo sent to a child. For example, it was tall, it had spots, and it had very long legs. Who is that? And it starts with J, giraffe. Yeah. They sent someone who was too fierce and he had a mane. Can you guess who was that? So that's the way to introduce descriptive language, expand vocabulary, and also talk about how animals were scary, naughty, who was jumpy, who was perfect, who was fierce, and who was tall, and who was big. A really amazing book with repetitive language, as you can see, past tense as well. And it's a book that asks you to predict what's happening. Based on my work with children do love to read books about animals and actually to do anything with animals, because animals are amazing. They can connect to animals, and as I said, you can extend it by adding other pets, such as they sent him a turtle, but it was too slow, or they could send him a bird, lorikeet, but it was too, and they can predict noisy. So have fun with this book. Use it in your group time sessions, story times, literacy sections, literacy group time, and enjoy.